USC, superstar, perfect running back. Yo, nigga said he won't smoke. You know he want none of that. Told her that I'm about to come. Asked her what she wanted at. She said, you know damn well exactly what I wanted at. I brought you tickets for dinner. You'll find me raising the center.
What's up, guys? Kitty Chris back in the video. It's talking about like 3 days what went down, what happened in the Backlash. I want to talk about 3 things. All the story bases here, and I'm gonna show you guys that one thing happened about first off foremost. Congrats on this what happened to Roman Reigns in the history news. All the Roman Reigns did cheated against Fatu on maybe what's happening now. And then of course, did Asuka definitely retire for WWE? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to let her find out know what's going to happen. If she did definitely retire, or maybe she would take a time off. Now let's see what happens. Now we got to show the news here on all the WWE here on what happened on Backlash. This Saturday happened before Mother's Day, and you know it's still happened for one sport here and one thing in a time here. And I like to say this. And all the same thing happened, all the same story takes on that. It was a good show. I did the show by way of Backlash. You know what I say. And now I'm gonna go ahead right now. It's gonna be great, good, and it's gonna be a shit show for now. It's gonna be happening for a reason. So that's what happened. Let's start with John Cena's. John Cena's predicted bonus round. What is John Cena's history in the mega news? That's the first one. Okay. I would have to say this. He's not holding like he did WrestleMania 42 last month, but with the retired 17-time world champion John Cena will return. Now he serves as an ambassador on Saturday night's main night back at the time before. And what is what is he doing? Cena's called something epic about history making news that was shot to pay foundation. Sir, the club WWE is going to pay fan the offer to ticket coupons or something like that. And that blow hard in case I see had some alternate, some Cena's big news. It said about something epic about news, and this is a teacher something about how a Backlash. And he said about the John Cena Classic or something like that. So I know the KTT said about John Cena Classic, and yeah, and could be good enough here. And this is the fine history making. And he did about this one. All last week, John Cena was teasing the break back to the news started Backlash. We heard a lot of jokes, rumors of never seen 17 might feel the premium life at Tampa, Florida. And he told us we're not telling you what it is. It's called the John Cena Classic, and then conceptually, it sounds like the card for Saturday night's main event retirement show in Washington D.C. last year. The rising star for the established ones, the winner in the Classic, and the new John Cena title will be deferred by the fans. And doesn't require the winner to won the actual match in the Classic? That all these are questions that the rumor 3 consider the whole idea of the work in progress and more jokes. In the middle of all, on Sunday, Cena put out a statement amid the Classic to be figured out. His post also reminded us of the post wrestling missing statement and explains how their Classic and life value. And it says here, when asked to give advice, especially WWE, I always reply, be authentic, do not feel failure, know why. The John Cena Classic may not be perfect by any means necessary, yet, honestly, me, I am not perfect either, and reflects my values and beliefs. I am aware that the risks in my work are totally fair. I am not afraid of that, and believe it's still rubber stepping in the arena. My why in the WWE is to consistently be as useful as possible for long as possible in my ring career at the end. And my why is to use whatever energy or relevance I have left in hopes to create a launchpad of opportunity for all talent to show their skills while simultaneously create unique experience for our dedicated fan base at the very least. We all learn something in the very best. We all create something. I'm waiting for whenever the world takes us. Thank you to WWE opportunity. Thank you WWE for opportunity. More details to come as we figure this out. Sincerely, John Cena. Okay, when the fans wanted to worry about details, WWE tallied about these things announcement. Lexus King took the credit for the idea, and the scenes and the played the scene. People saying, but then how to call it me, of course. Betty co-signed the fan pickup between her and Tam Pasley and the current women's NXT Women's North American title holder quickly agreed. So the roster is hesitating, and of course, they were hesitating and about to say again. But how do you feel about John Cena's former Foundation shocking announcement? It seems like it's going to happen. I know these the Roger Stars, the NXT, and of course the WWE who started the draft here. In my opinion, they don't know what's going on. The John Cena Classic, it might be a good about say they here. Let's move on here. The Io Sky versus Asuka was a hell of a match and one of the emotional matches. The top winner is Asuka's stats. At the end of the match, Io Sky and Backlash. 1, she was lost. 2, she turned the house down. 3, Asuka was emotional. So Sky and they embraced it. The two were sharing like an emotional, like a goodbye. It kind of like a what else? It kind of like a goodbye. They were hintily sort of like Asuka be your last, and it's about the aftermath and with the response to the aftermath, and for many within the industry currently seem that the support that they met as speaking on the wrestler or Super Radio tried to clarify what he was told. So he says, so the story I heard is that she's semi-retired. Yes, I know she's semi-retired, I guess. She's definitely semi-retired. So Asuka then retired. She definitely semi-retired. And you know what to see when she's semi-retired? And more importantly, she did. And now, I think about it that Asuka was her last match against Io Sky because Kairi said just got released for WWE. And you know what? I didn't remember what this happened. The fact that we want Kairi, and now Kairi's not there. She's definitely on Japan. And they don't know what reason, and now we're on it, and now she's gone here. But now she's definitely not there anymore because I'm firstly more importantly, and now I'm seeing that like the Asuka, the hug Asuka, the mentor and the teacher and the mentor, they're not. She kept the house down to WWE. I forget the one is nobody knows what is going on here. But Asuka, Io, she tore the house down. He definitely tore the house down. I get that what happened. But man, let's move on with the story. Let's continue on what happened. He definitely said, no, I'm retired. He said he didn't go on to say he doesn't know exactly what this means. He told what it's beyond that. I know what a semi-retired means. Let me tell you what semi-retired. What does semi-retired mean? Semi-retirement. But it's that is semi-retired. Semi-retirement mean. Let's see. Semi-retirement mean. Okay. Semi-retirement means a working part-time or reduced hours after leaving full-time career rather than stopping work completely is a middle ground, allowing individuals to balance lifestyle flexibility with sentimental income, social connection, and a sense of purpose while trending towards full retirement. And I'll show you more. Reduced workload offense, consulting the freelance, shifted to a lower stress role, or simply working fewer or per days. Motivation, driven by a need extra income, desire for purpose, health reason, or gradual transition to leisure. Financial impact, allowing the retirement savings to continue to compound, enables the social security's benefits. Accountability, to provide freedom to choose when, how, how much to work on their welfare at the second act career. So now, Asuka is referred to the second act career, and now she had a little stress roll, shifted lower her stress roll, and now she definitely semi-retired. So gee, what they're talking about here? The Fatu, like, meanwhile, has chimed in to say folks backstage were confused to see but that most people that do not believe they went to her last match. They did not believe her last match because she was going to take it off from Monday Night Raw. Body Slams also claimed that this was not a retirement or ever said my retirement, but rather she out indefinitely for personal reasons. They also said they will not be revealing what all those reasons are. It was definitely a goodbye source, a massive show of respect for one of the most respected women in the company, but it's unclear how long the goodbye for. And she didn't say goodbye. She didn't retire. She didn't semi-retire. She's out indefinitely for her. And somebody started paying tribute to Asuka in the mess. We are daring nobody to say goodbye because I don't know what Asuka did not say is because I know why they didn't say goodbye because this is happening for they found out what it is for here. The point is Troy Flair pay all the fans concerned of the tribute. The first woman to win the Royal Rumble, Money Big Lamb match, and Eliminated Chamber, but the Queen wasn't the first living fan girl over Asuka on Saturday. Bayley was running shout out to both women on Backlash, got even quiz on the title do the same after Saturday's event ended. But I know it was a goodbye or not. I'm grateful to get the Asuka in her career. So yeah, this is a second going on talk about. But I love the Asuka Lee said goodbye here, but the city on it, I would definitely. But yeah, I know that I see going on here. But now on to the third. And of course, Asuka currently appearing on Raw. The rumors are flying about a possible Backlash retirement. The lady was here in Asuka on Monday Night Raw. After the quick match Io Sky with Backlash, a premium live fan, Asuka made clear how she loves the respected opponent and appreciate support of the fans. That, along several wrestlers have shown appreciation for Asuka, let a lot of us wonder if Trailblazer, a Japanese wrestler, calling a career. There was so much to talk about over a reminder of the weekend about Asuka's stats. Gino, feel the top of our ladies rumor roundup, we report that those have pretty inconclusive. Thus far, prompted some online called the woman of that strongest Asuka, which is I'm gonna be kicking my ass myself for not thinking earlier considering how many and so. And this is, unless they're this, items were regularly tracking. Call it a spade. Because Asuka don't know what's happening. What's more about this, Asuka could be a natural Tennessee, but he didn't know she would appear on Netflix or stream, but it's way to appear that WWE create these two. But I don't know about this, but keep it a buck. If Asuka don't know what's going on here, but that's what I gotta say here. But let's start what happened. That's the third part. The thing is, we're having a backlash between Roman Reigns and Fatu. Oh, what a match! What a matchup for here, because this is going to happen to cut the Italy for 3 weeks away ahead on Monday Night Raw this kind of month. Well, the more you're there, of course. I'm going to say this because it sounds like Roman Reigns trying to get Fatu out of WWE because this is the match so far. The match between Fatu and of course Roman Reigns was magnificent, and I'm pretty sure they were good enough here. They were so far ahead again that happened, and you to talk that script on Roman Reigns, that move was very, very, very dangerous. So now they will have a big match here. But beforehand, they could have a pop up on the table, and now they see it coming. Now, I prefer Roman Reigns didn't know what seeing it here, but the same thing here was this. Right after here, Roman Reigns, he did the same thing going on here, but the same shit happened. Because this what happened. It was the ref bump on the by the turnbuckle, and then caused he to kick out by 2, and he didn't happen. But at this time, it sounded like that Roman cheated. Everybody says Roman Reigns cheated, but now, no. Roman Reigns did the right thing. He made the right call, 1, 2, 3, and happened 4. And then Fatu has completely snapped at Backlash, lost the World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns, and the Samoan Werewolf completed onslaught the OTT after the bell ring. He took out the referee because this is a problem to the Reigns, and what he did happen. He put his hands on Super Kick Hurricane Helms and put his hands on Adam Pearce. And the longer citizen suspension is coming, Jacob Fatu to the way at the minute after watching out of the true win pace. However, Roman was looking at an even harsher punishment with ugly words on the rim. And he says, this is why we should never let Jacob into this company. You don't belong here, Jacob. There's no order with you. This is your last night here. The WWE post-show was panel speculates about Roman's stroke backstage and wanted he had the power to approach the thing to get rid of Fatu, but WWE all together. Turns out Roman Reigns was wrong about Backlash being Jacob's last night, because Adam Pearce has already announced him for tonight's episode of Raw. There's gonna be a nod ceremony for Roman Reigns, where it's forcing Jacob Fatu as a nod as his tribal chief. Almost guaranteed that Fatu isn't going anywhere because of the grovel of Reigns. Beaten, fall in line. But Pearce did not indicate what the consequences he's gonna be do so if he fares. Instead, he gonna get suspended or fired with WWE. Somehow, it probably leads somehow lead a rematch of Samoan Werewolf and Clash of Italy. The Usos will likely play an important role tonight's acknowledgement ceremony. They didn't say Roman Reigns what happened last week. They didn't say Roman Reigns for the signing of the contract. They didn't show up at Backlash either, because the Roman Reigns get tossed to the side or Anthony Fatu's Mitchell Carter. But it's not what's key. Who is Mitchell Carter? Might be Silla Fatu? Or it might be Silla Fatu, or could be what's key. Because what gets on SmackDown? Could be Silla Fatu? Fatu's Mitchell Carter? This could be crazy shit. Shit's gonna happen, man. And you're going to see what happened to the rest of the card, and I don't know what's gonna happen. This is going to happen on what's going to happen. And I don't know the fact. I don't know the fact the rumors are true. I don't know the fact that the rumors is Silla Fatu will we show up. Oh, this is going to happen on Monday Night Raw. I'm happy to really see it. I'm happy to go and see Silla Fatu go be on Monday Night Raw. I'm happy to go and see this. This is going to be a one hell of a show and one hell of a time. I think we're going to see what happens. I think it's going to see what's going on if Roman Reigns do show up on Monday night. I do think it's going to happen. Right now, this is going to be a one damn thing. If this case so far, if this Jacob Fatu's Mitchell Carter on Monday Night Raw, we gotta wait and see what happens. So that's what you say. That's my 3 days what happened here. The John Cena Classic, the Asuka semi-retirement, the Jacob Fatu for this Roman Reigns. This is a one big bad boy here, and it's gonna be a one bad boy day. Hell, if it's going to happen this weekend, you know what's going on. It is same thing happened. The song and dance, you know what's going on here. So coming up below, how you feel about having the Backlash? Hey, how do you feel about Asuka's retirement, or it could say semi-retirement if we would call it? And how you feel about if Roman Reigns going to acknowledge for what happened on Monday Night Raw? before what's gonna happen. And the question in the comment down below, who is Fatu's mystery caller? Find out what's gonna happen on Raw. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit notification bell on many videos, and follow on social media. We are definitely do all social media on my own to myself. So make sure to hit down below. Booking with Tyler TV and Home by Nigga Studios. I'll hug guys the next time for the next video. Peace. One love, I'm out. As always, one love.
Everybody saying, listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Roll credits. Roll credits. You're welcome for that.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please! Please!